What's up guys, welcome back in Westeros, another video. You can see what's going to be the subject. S7 is not about the Samsung Galaxy, is about the new Westeros Pass. I promised last time that I'm going to do update a new video about this kind of passes again if I'm going to see anything interesting. But before I'm going to begin, let me just say that my channel is not only about Game of Thrones, so I invite you all to check out other videos in there. There are some late reviews, there are something when I can help you, for example, to play the excellent game like Medal of Honor Airborne, which is excellent shooter, old but extremely cool. Game like Doom, for example, which is super relaxing shooter, and few other titles. If somebody like the strategy like this one, March of Empires is one of them, which I might recommend. It's not always the case with recommending the games. You have to be careful because if when it's pay to win, then you might upset some people. Okay, let's go back to the subject. So Newcastle is interesting looking. I hope it's not going to be some small piece of crap, because sometimes they are creating these kind of castles. One of them are too big, another too small. So this is just a detail. Of course, we're gonna have with every pass we have medals for our troop appearance, which is gonna give us another bonuses, of course, and the medals for the commanders. And I think most of you guys purchasing this Westeros Pass because of the medals for the commander. It's not always the case, and it's worth it. And I really was trying to prove that in my last video, but mainly for the players which are already had few Westeros passes purchased in the previous ones. That's why the castles looks very similar with the bonuses, very both similar bonuses. It's only very little differences. And that's why I'm also looking for something else like this one. So let's go ahead. Let's see what they offer to us this time. Diamonds, of course, skills, dragons, speed ups, some resources which are totally useless, but we need them all anyway. Chests, of course, very much welcome. Some speed ups for marching. First medals, some shields, something to feed our dragon with. Anti-scouts. It's just basic. It's always pretty much the same. They would really surprise me with something new, something different than usual. Instead of so many resources, they might actually give us something else. There are plenty of stuff in here. For example, the markers for the dragon, even the old one. They can be the new banners. Don't have to be many of them, but at least one. I would be far more happy with one banner than 150,000 of iron. This is just an example. Of course, the new players all need resources very fast. They're going with, especially when you do the Tyrion Elite event. I know, I've done it, I've been there. So, this commander, like I've previously said, is not as great as I would expect it. Endurance recovery, of course, is something what we all need because we're using endurance every day. And we need more, especially when the new dragon. But when the dragon gonna finish, we're gonna go back more to the rebel groups. We in this moment we really need plenty of endurance. But I wouldn't go for the pass only to get the medals for him, because it's gonna cost really a lot of money. Let guys not forget, it's just like 100 black diamonds here, 50 black diamonds there, 100 black diamonds and 150 and 35 and 25 and then again 50, 100, 100, 100. Everyone have some kind of limits, and everyone's supposed to think about how much you want to spend on a game. Some games you can get for $100. You can get excellent game or 50 very good old games. This is it. This is what you have to think of. But if you really want to play the Game of Thrones for a long period of time, then you might consider then the Westeros passes, especially Westeros passes, are far more better to purchase than many other packs in the game. Just plan and think what you're spending your money on. It's not my money, it's your money, your decision, but I'm trying to warn you because this is very easy to get addicted to it. It's very easy to get lost in it. But here it is, that's the castle. And of course, some of the players, I've noticed that already a few times, they think that when they're gonna reach the level 60, so this is it, that's the end. But they're not pressing that that arrow here to the right to unlock other levels, and they are especially great for those actually who purchasing the Westeros Pass. And the Royal Pass you're supposed to purchase only for 100 black diamonds. You don't have to rush. I mean, I don't know, you got couple weeks to accomplish this pass. You don't have to rush with all the tasks, which I'm gonna start talking about this in just a second. So I just don't really understand why some of you guys going with the Royal Pass B. Those tasks are so easy and all depends on the level of a castle. I'm gonna show you right away. So here it is on my smaller castle. This is the kind of task, and I've got already one done. For example, you have to train 10,000 cavalry troops in total, and this is the first week because they are locked at the moment, but you can see yourself what that kind of tasks are there. And now compare with this picture. This is from my main castle, and so you see then this is the difference. So if you're going to progress with your castle too soon, too fast, and you are not ready with those kind of tasks, I would suggest you to slow down and get a little bit stronger, get your research done on a proper level before you're just gonna move on too soon with your buildings. And it also helps when it comes to the Tyrion events. The higher your castle, then harder to do all this. Guys, don't forget that we can purchase some of additional stuff from this if you don't have, for example, if you didn't upgrade the Barrett for the gold, then you still have a chance to do so. Even, for example, I didn't purchase the last 1 or 2 passes because I didn't see the point, but with this one I might actually, you know, use those pass coins for medals or for chest or something. This all depends on your situation on this one. So the tasks are simple, you don't have to spend too much money on. And now let's check out finally that castle. This is it, it's right here. Some of them are very cool. Tyrion's Fort, so they give us again our reinforcements capacity, 10,000 troops more. This is the own bonus, so everything on the left side is always count to you. You don't have to switch the castle between other what you got there just to get that bonus. This is what you're gonna have. The same with the 5% to construction speed. So that construction speed, because it's own, that's a good thing. The reinforcements, I'm really neutral about this. I totally don't care really. But the construction speed, especially with the after the new update with the prestige levels, there's definitely gonna be some kind of advantage for everyone happy with that. Forging speed, this is definitely for those players which are rushing with some of the equipment which are very close to get on the higher level. This take a long time, you don't want to waste your speed ups on it, so that percentage is going to be a very big advantage for you in this situation. But above all, it's not such a big deal again, because you really can wait just a couple hours. This all depends what you're doing. If you're already making something for gold on golden level, that, you know, this is definitely gonna be useful. But in this case, on the right side, you always remember to switch the castle as soon as you're gonna get this. But what I'm waiting for, and I think is the best here, expedition damage increased for 20%. 20% actually is a very nice to see. This is something what I was waiting for, something different, something what we might use it. Expedition troop marching speed, I don't really need that. I think the marches are fast enough. There is no stealing the rebel leaders from other teammates or other teams, like in some of the games are like that. Believe me, there was very big struggle and they trying just to grab one from another. Very big greed, which those kind of titles and games I'm not going to recommend ever on my channel. But this is something what I just wanted to discuss with you guys. Tell me what you think, if you agree with me or not. If you're going with this pass, if you like this and this video, of course, as well. Guys, remember then, if you're gonna see the video if I'm gonna make with a commander like Generous Targaryen, which is extremely expensive. So remember, if you're gonna give a like or dislike, it's about the video and what I'm doing. It's not about the price, okay? So if you don't like the price like me, you shouldn't give a dislike for that. You know, just common sense. You know, think about. Don't punish me for something what I'm not responsible for. Okay, I'm just trying to make videos and help you guys out, at least some of you, and also having a good time in Game of Thrones Winter is Coming, because it is a good game. It's not a bad game. It's pay to win, but still, compared to many others which I've been playing, this really have a big pluses from me. Pissed me off many times, but still gonna play that. They are very fantastic. Few fantastic castles here. I really was very disappointed with the Diamond Mine, but this is it. This is the castle which we are gonna try to get it now, and of course. I'm gonna go only for the one of my castles. I'm not purchasing anything like that for my farms or additional castles. This is absolutely waste of money. So just staying focused on what we're doing, because I'm planning to play another year. So if I'm gonna plan this, then I also have to plan the budget, and I advise you to do the same thing. Unless you're printing your money at home, you know, this kind of stuff. You see, then this is the thing what I got on this castle. The only this one is because there was an event. I was very grateful for it, because it's very useful, especially for the farm, just to have this one to you know, maximize some of the production what we are doing on those in the castle. For example, in this one, I producing stone, so and transport marching. So those two bonuses are absolutely perfect, plus the own bonus of 5% construction speed is again very big plus. So this, I was very happy to be able to win this. So that was a nice event. I think most of players should appreciate it, you know. That's basic. Guys, of course, don't forget to click those chests. There are sometimes very basic rewards, but sometimes you can get a very nice motivation. So this is the big plus again. There is some rally going on here, and you can see then it start to be a little bit busy around my castles, so I want to go back to it and do some events, especially when I got my motivation and endurance ready to rock and roll. Of course, dragons and everything else. Oh, there's plenty. I think at the moment we got a little bit too many events. I wish they can slow down. But we're just going to try to grab it all and just having a good time. Guys, stay safe, stay out from coronavirus, you know, don't get infected over stupid walking outside. Play some Game of Thrones. If not this one, then choose some other game and just enjoy. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to let me know if you like it and what you think about this new pass. See you in my next video.